What's up, guys? LL here from handmadeandbeyond.com. Coming at you today to answer a quick question from a real life Etsy seller. I'm going to dive in and tackle this question today for you so you can help grow your handmade and Etsy business and get more out of your website, get more out of your e-commerce store, get more traffic and sales, because that's the ultimate goal, right? Without further ado, let's dive in. All right, what is the best way to utilize social media like Instagram to boost sales on Etsy? So, social media is a good tool to use, but a lot of people get the cart in front of the horse when it comes to social media. So and most entrepreneurs are this way, right? It's shiny object syndrome. If most of you guys are creators, you're very, creative, very crafty. So it's always on to the next thing. What else can I do? So we just have to take a step back sometimes and ask, are you ready for that step? Are you ready to take that step as far as promoting your stuff? Is your shop set up correctly? Do you have a good chunk of listings? Are your pictures good? Is all that stuff ready to go? All right, you got that all down. Now we're gonna jump into the social media world. And social media, just like selling on Etsy or selling anywhere, it's all about consistency. So a lot of people make the mistake is they want to do social media, so they sign up for Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, whatever other new ones are out there. They sign up for all of them, and then what happens? They end up doing none of them because it's super overwhelming. So I would say pick one social media channel to get you started, to get your feet wet, so you get in the habit of being consistent with posting on social media. So if you just want to do Instagram, that's fine. So pick that and then work your plan to be consistent with posting, on Instagram. You can use scheduling platforms, such as there's Tailwind, there's later.com to help you schedule your posts, which makes it a little bit easier because most of the time, if you're like, this week I'm going to sit down 3 separate times and post on Instagram, chances are you're probably never going to post on Instagram because you got to stop what you're doing. Even though it takes a couple minutes, you got to stop what you're doing, pause, and then remember to post, figure out hashtags. So it's just easy to bulk schedule that stuff out. And then do it every week. You got to do it when you're not getting likes, when you're not getting followers, when you're like, oh, no one's looking at this stuff. Doesn't matter. Continue to post. The traffic and the results will come over time. Just with Etsy, when you start, a lot of people get frustrated and they quit because they don't get sales in a couple of months. It just doesn't work like that. It's not magic. You have to build. You have to be consistent. So the same thing happens with social media. The other thing to consider with social media is don't just take all the time. You have to look at it from an aspect of giving meaning providing value to your audience. So if you're always posting stuff asking for people to buy, that is not adding value. And that's the trick about on e-commerce and selling in general is, how do I know I want people to buy my stuff. I have a lot of stuff that I need people to buy. So that's kind of in the forefront of your mind is you want people to buy. So it's hard not to post like, hey, buy my thing. Well, you have to take a step back, and people are on social media. It's a break from the normal day. It's kind of a reprieve. So a good thing to do is when you're taking a step back, think about your brand as a whole, what your brand represents, what's values does your brand have? Are you a big part of your brand? Is your life a big part of your brand? Is your belief system part of your brand? And that can help you provide value other than just asking people to buy. Are you going to ask people to buy? Are you going to post new stuff? Are you going to post sales? Are you going to post coupons? Are you going to post new releases? Absolutely, you're going to do that. But think of other things that you can post that are value type items where it's not always, hey, buy my thing. So that should help move things along too, where people want to follow you because you're not only asking them to buy, you're giving them value. Maybe it's motivational quotes, maybe it's funny memes, stuff that fits into your brand. And it makes sense that way. So that is a very long-winded explanation for social media. But if you kind of just tweak how you're thinking about it and how you're doing it, hopefully it'll help you. But the biggest thing, like I said, is just being consistent. All right, guys, hopefully you got a quick win out of that answer to that specific question. If you need more help, more support, more resources to grow your Etsy and handmade business, I would love to have you as part of the Handmade and Beyond community. You can join below. There's a link below for a 30-day free trial. You can go in, test drive everything, get all the resources, get access to the help forum, get access to the live monthly coaching, get access to the masterclass courses to grow your business, get more traffic, get more sales, but most important, get the support that you need so that you don't feel alone and you have a place to go anytime you need help, need your questions answered, or just want to run something by me. I would love to have you, and I would love to work with you. Click on the link below. Talk to you guys later.